Yeah,
Okay.
you can start.
Done.
Good evening, Toastmasters and dear guest. I'm Aditya Dugar, the Sergeant at Arms for today's meeting. I welcome all of you to STC, that is Speakers, Trainers, and Coaches Toastmaster Club meeting. We at our club always ensure to give you the best meeting experience possible. And for that, we have set certain ground rules, which I request all of you to follow to the core. To avoid any distractions, please switch off your mobile phones or put it on silent mode. Please refrain yourself from talking on subjects like politics, sex, and religion. Please keep your mic on mute when you are not speaking, but I encourage all of you to keep your videos on so that we can see those beautiful and handsome faces. Please put your video off if you're leaving the meeting. To achieve any success, we must have a mission. And like our individual mission, our club also has a collective mission. The mission of our club is to provide supportive and learning experience by which members are empowered to develop their communication and leadership skills, resulting into greater confidence and personal growth. We wanted to let you know that the meeting would be recorded and we may use the recording for promotional purposes, such as sharing it on social media channels, including WhatsApp. By joining the meeting, you agree to let us use your name, voice, and image in the recording. We want to assure you that your privacy is important to us, and we will only use the recording for the purpose mentioned. If you have any concerns or questions, please feel free to reach out to us. Lastly, we want to thank you for joining us today and being a part of our community. Your participation is greatly appreciated. The theme of today's meeting is unlocking solutions of problems we face on a regular basis. How can we carry the mindset that is solution-based instead of focusing more on the problem? I hope you get value from the meeting. Now, without taking much time of yours, let me introduce you to our club president, who is also the presiding officer for today's meeting. She is a business analyst by profession, travel enthusiast, and primer at heart, who believes in creating a path and living life to the fullest at each moment. Please join your hands and welcome Toastmaster Mansi Mathur. I now announce this meeting open. Over to you, Ms. President.
Thank you, Toastmaster Aditya, for your lovely start. And we now start our meeting, our 60th meeting. I, Toastmaster Mansi Mathur, the presiding officer, also the MC for the day, would love to welcome our guests and would like to invite the new members on the camera and come upon to talk about themselves in a particular format since we are short of time. So first, let's break the ice and start the conversation. How did they come to know about the club? What do they feel about Toastmasters? And post that, I'll be introducing our role players. Can we have the guests volunteers who would love to come and talk about themselves? Please feel free to unmute yourself and introduce. I see Toastmaster Anirudh. Would you like to come up on the stage and talk about yourself, your hobbies, your profession? We have Toastmaster Rifat. If you would like to speak, yeah, go ahead.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. So I'm Toastmaster Rifat, as you already heard. Why we joined Toastmaster? First, we love to talk. We love to communicate. We love to listen to each other, and we love to show our empathy. So that was my reason as well. I love Toastmaster community because we listen. the thing we lack of in the whole world, and we kind of get depressed about a lot of times. So with that note, I would love to listen to all of you, and I would love to take part in your sessions as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rifat. We have Toastmaster Anirudh Kanoria. I guess, are you able to unmute and can you speak about yourself? How did you come to know about the club?
Yeah, hi, I'm Devanshi Kanuria, and my friend Shushma Khajanchi, she basically briefed me about Toastmasters, and today is the first time that I'm attending it. And I've heard about Toastmasters, but this is the first time that I'm actually attending one.
Thank you so much. We have some more guests. I see Toastmaster Sushma.
She's our member.
Yeah, she is the member. I'm really sorry for that. So we have, I guess we are done with. Anyone else who would like to talk about how they came to know about and what they feel about Toastmasters before we start with the theme?
Mansi, may I just say a word?
Sure.
It's great to see Mario back here after 2 weeks.
Correct.
Welcome back, Mario.
Yeah, Toastmaster Mario, would you like to state some of your statements or some thoughts about how you're feeling back into the same club, and after a long time we are seeing you, so I'm happy to have you.
Hi everyone, I'm reporting from Slovenia. I needed a break last week, so I couldn't attend, and yet I'm back here to this club with lovely people from the lovely country of India. What can I say? I miss you guys, so I'm back. What else do I say? I hope this is another great meeting as every other, and back to you, Mansi.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Mario, and we are happy to see you back and wish to see you more frequently in our meetings. Now let's talk about what do you define as a problem? Anyone in the house who knows or has mastered the art of what is problem and how to state it? According to Charles Kettering, a problem well stated is half solved. So we are looking for solutions and we are the creator of our own problems. That's the theme of today. We are going to talk about how to unlock the self-created problem. We are the master of our own solutions. Let me first introduce how a Toastmasters meeting is divided. We'll have a meeting in 3 segments. The first segment will be the prepared speeches. The second segment will be the table topic master as well as the table topic speaker speaking upon the topics given by the table topic master, followed by table topic evaluation. And in the last segment, we'll be having the evaluation segment of the prepared speakers. So we'll be conducting our meeting in the flow as per the agenda floated. On that note, I would like to introduce our role takers today. The first role taker, which you see, Sergeant at Arms, and our timer, Toastmaster Aditya. He is a student in metaphysical science and is currently working towards his PhD. He is a passionate meditator and holds a position of trustee in 2 Vipassana meditation centers in Kolkata. Can we have a huge round of applause for our member and timer today? I would like to invite Toastmaster Aditya for introducing his role as well as explaining the audience how he's going to conduct the same.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mansi, our president, and thank you everyone for that warm welcome. I am playing a dual role today. I'm also the Sergeant at Arms. We lovingly call it SAR, and also I'm the timer for the day. So as a timer, I would be keeping time for all the table topics. I would be also timing the prepared speech, which would be given by Sneha today. And I would also be keeping time of the evaluations done by Bhavesh, as he is the evaluator for Sneha. and the other evaluations of the meeting. Beforehand, I would like to tell you the timing details. For table topics, I would flash the green card at 1 minute. 1 minute, 30 seconds, I would flash the yellow card, and at 2 minutes, I would flash the red card. And there would be 30 seconds of grace time. For the prepared speech by Sneha, she would have 5 to 7 minutes. At 5 minutes, I would flash the green card. At 6 minutes, I would flash the yellow card, and at 7 minutes, I would flash the red card with 30 seconds of grace time. And for the evaluator for Sneha, for Bhavesh, he would be having 2 to 3 minutes for his evaluation time. At 2 minutes, I would flash the green card. At 2 minutes, 30 seconds, it would be the yellow card. And at 3 minutes, it would be the red card. Over to you, Mansi.
Thank you, Toastmaster Aditya, for explaining the role. I would request you to please help our audience to show how you are going to flash the cards.
Sure. What I would do is I would keep my hand raised on the side, if all of you can see it, and I would change the cards. I would get invisible and change the cards. Can you see the change of cards?
Yes.
Is it visible?
We can.
Okay, great. So I would be doing in this way.
Thank you, Aditya, for demoing our timer cards today. Now I'll move to the next segment of the meeting, our table topic evaluator and our prepared speaker. So we have evaluator as Toastmaster Bhavesh. He is an experienced professional with 25 years of experience in business journey in domains like waterproofing, real estate development, and consultant. He is CEO of Everest Composites and few others. Now he aims of giving back to the society under the name of Aquaproof Solutions, which collaborates with few companies and is working for the noble cause, Clean India, Green India. He is going to evaluate our prepared speaker, Toastmaster Sneha. Toastmaster Bhavesh, would you like to introduce and call the pathways and the speech title of the speaker, Toastmaster Sneha?
Sure.
Sorry
thank
for
you.
interrupting, Bhavesh. I'm really sorry, but Toastmaster
Tag
Mansi,
team.
do we have any other? Would you be able to introduce the tag team?
You skipped Mansi introducing other role players.
Yes. In respect of time, I'll be doing that, taking it forward. So we'll have the first segment as the speaker, evaluator, and then we'll move towards the table topic section. And later on, we'll have the evaluations.
We are talking about grammarian
Role
and
players.
role players.
Introduce the role players.
Sure. I'll do that. Oh, no issues. Let's do the role player introduction. So now we have Toastmaster Sneha. She's going to take up her speech, and she is a native of beautiful place, Goa. She has rich experience. Yeah.
Not Sneha. I will be introducing Sneha. You need to introduce the tag team. So
Sure. So we already have a timer we've already introduced the dual role player today, timer and our sergeant at arms Aditya. Now we'll have active listener. We have active listener role taker as Toastmaster Nupur. And she is a corporate professional for 25 years of experience and is into a transformational mindset as a coach, mentor, and author, as well as a corporate trainer. Toastmaster Nupur, would you like to talk about your role as an active listener and how you're going to conduct the same? Over to you.
Thank you, Madam President, fellow Toastmasters, and my lovely guests. So I'll be playing active listener role. And as an active listener, the most important thing is being a good speaker is important, but being a good listener is equally important. So active listening is not about you, it is all about that other person. So as an active listener, I'll be taking notes of all exciting tidbits of whoever speaks, and ask you questions at the end of the session to see who was listening carefully. So you better listen carefully. Yeah, thank you. Over to you, Madam President.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nupur. Now I would like to introduce our Zoom master, Toastmaster Nirmit Sinha Goyal. She is India's leading motivational speaker of Success Gyan, the Super Speaker Show fame, and an author, a parental life coach. Her journey of combating her daughter's hearing loss, raising her to be confident kid, an app designer, and an ace shots girl despite challenges is extremely inspirational, and people call her the miracle mom. Her venture Experienceopodia is a beautiful impact in the world by her customized conscious parenting model. I would like to call upon stage our Zoom master, none other than Toastmaster Nirmit Goyal Sinha. Over to you, Toastmaster Nirmit Goyal Sinha.
Good evening, everyone. As I just understood, there's a paucity of time. So I'll quickly introduce the role of a Zoom master. It's quite a silent role, working in the back end, where I have to highlight the right people at the right time, spotlight them so that you all have, everybody in the meeting has a beautiful experience of the meeting. Being an online meeting, this becomes an extremely crucial role, and I would play this role to the best of my capability. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nirmit, for taking up this potty role. And now I'll move ahead with our table topic master. And yeah.
Mansi, I still need to introduce the word of the day.
Sure. So we'll have the word of the day from our immediate past president, Toastmaster Kahira. She is a life coach as well as being a constant member and was awarded as Toastmaster of the Year last year, and we are here with her. Please go ahead and take your role please go ahead and introduce your role.
Oh. So today I'm the language evaluator. So I will make a note of the incorrect grammar usage, fillers, like you know, the usage of the word of the day, and good language. I will share my report of this with the correct usage of language during the evaluation stage of the meeting. This is the first time I'm taking up this role, so please bear with me if I make any mistakes. And now I will share the word of the day with you. So the word of the day is ideate. Do I have the right to share my screen? I am just sharing my screen. Give me 1 second. Can you all see my screen?
Yes, Kaira, we can.
So the word of the day is ideate. The meaning of the word is to generate ideas or engage in creative thinking. An example of it is we need to ideate and explore different possibilities before finalizing our strategy. And when someone uses the word of the day, please use this reaction to acknowledge it. Double thumbs up. And now I will stop sharing. I'll put the word of the day in the chat box.
Thank you, Toastmaster and our language evaluator, Kahira, for giving us the word of the day. So please mind each and every sentence and would love to have more and more usage of this word followed by the reaction stated by our Toastmaster Kahira. Now I'd like to move ahead with our table topic master, who is distinguished Toastmaster and an international keynote speaker and has delivered both online as well as offline seminars, workshops globally in past 5 to 6 years. He has been associated with various corporate companies and institutions for his workshops. He is currently playing a role of business development and contracts in his forte with an experience of 14 years in fields like business development, tendering and contracts in the oil and gas sector, and has worked in countries in GCC, Africa, Singapore and India. I would like to call upon stage our distinguished Toastmaster Abhijit Roy and our table topic master to explain his role. Over to you, table topic master.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Mansi Mathur, for welcoming me to the virtual dais at STC Toastmasters. I would be playing the role of the table topic master, and as the role defines, it's nothing but the host for the impromptu segment which I would be hosting. I'll come forward and ask pretty simple and light-headed questions today. I'm giving this word called light-headed so you can very well gauge of what kind of table topic is going to come. So stay tuned for that. And for every member coming forward and attempting the table topics will have to speak for a minimum of 1 minute and a maximum of 2 minutes, 30 seconds. The timing guideline is something that I will reiterate when called upon during my turn as the table topic master, but that's going to be my role. And I hope everybody participates as much as possible in the interest of time. Thank you so much. And over to you, Toastmaster Mansi, for taking the session ahead.
Thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster Abhijit. Now we'll have the table topic evaluator. She is going to evaluate each speaker as a table topic speaker. She is none other than Toastmaster Rajni Gupta. She's been working as a lecturer in government-aided school, teaching mathematics and science with an experience of 35 years as a counselor and a naturopath. She is a member of Yoga and Yoga group, which is a group of people named as Look 16, Live 16, co-author of the book Grail, 2nd edition, member of MRN group and F2W group, and also a beautiful lady who would love to bring out the best in each of person she meets and mentors. Over to you, table topic evaluator and Toastmaster Rajni. Please come forward and explain your role.
Thank you, Mansi, for introducing me. I am Rajni Gupta, and now I am going to play the role of table topic evaluator. And how many people they are ready to speak on the topics given by Abhijit Roy, and I need to listen them carefully and evaluate them. I try my best. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And I would love to conduct this meeting with a smile on each and every member and guest face. Let's get started with the first section, that is the prepared speech. I would like to call upon the speaker and the evaluator. Toastmaster Bhavesh, would you like to go ahead and introduce the speaker and the theme, the project and pathways? Over to you.
Thank you, Madam President Mansi. So good evening, Toastmasters and dear guests. It's pleasure to introduce our first speaker, Sneha. Sneha is from the beautiful city of Goa, where she has spent most of her life. She has overall 12 years of experience in corporate world with 10 years of experience in HR domain. She loves reading, traveling, and enjoys playing tennis and badminton. On personal front, she is someone who has an ability to deal with adversities with unflinching fortitude. Those who knows her closely will vouch she is an epitome of never give up attitude. Today, she is delivering her level 1 project 2 from her pathway innovative planning. The purpose of her speech is to embrace the language diversity and strive for linguistic equality. Title of her speech is Striving for Linguistic Equality, Empowering Language Diversity and Inclusion, TM Sneha Bambolkar. Sneha Bambolkar, Striving for Linguistic Equality, Empowering Language Diversity and Inclusion. Over to you, Sneha.
Thank you, Toastmaster Bhavesh, for a lovely introduction. Okay, so am I audible? All right, so let's go ahead. Do you know that humans are born without fear? We develop these fears as we grow up through various experiences in life. And these fears can remain for lifetime. Good day, fellow Toastmasters and guests. I'm Sneha. My primary schooling happened in Konkani medium, which is my regional language. And during secondary school, I moved to English medium. My ears were not acquainted to the sound of English, so I really struggled. One day during an event in school, random students were asked to come up on stage and recite tables. Now, I was great at tables, including that of 1/4 and half. So I went too. I was asked to recite the table of 9 and I started in Konkani. No, stop, interrupted my teacher and said, say it in English. I very innocently asked her, do you want to take 9 or English? She grabbed the mic and handed it over to the other kid, asking me to go back in the audience. The entire school laughed at me. Her exact words were, you can't. And I kept wondering, I can't what? Say the table? Of course I can. I had the required knowledge. I didn't have stage fear, but I was still made to feel less smart as compared to the other kids because I didn't know English. It was at that point that my confidence started to crumble. After a few days, during a recreational class, we were asked to pick up a random object and name it. I picked up a mic and called it a loudspeaker because technically it helps me to speak loudly. Again, the entire class giggled. Multiple similar scenarios kept happening, gradually killing my confidence. I did not lack communication skills. I was fluent in Konkani, Marathi, and was learning English. If I could manage to speak the language, the pronunciation was wrong. If the pronunciation was right, the grammar was wrong. If the grammar was right, the sentence construction was wrong, etc., etc. Because I would think in Konkani and do a literal translation in English. I have always been an inquisitive kid, but I was so reluctant to seek clarification from teachers due to the worry of being ridiculed. But one thing I really liked about my school was diversity. The students included children of politicians as well as fisher folks. But the human tendency to focus on differences led the school kids to form groups based on English speaking and non-English speaking students. Educated parents with well-paying jobs meant English-speaking students, and non-educated parents with low-paying jobs meant non-English-speaking students. The proficiency in English language had become the measure of one's intellect. So what did that make me? A dumb kid. And trust me, I have spent my entire school life believing that. So I forgot about ideating, critical thinking, creativity, and focus solely on being fluent in English through reading. To this day, I think in Konkani for my mental calculation. And I still rely on, I'm sorry, can I start again?
It's all right.
Neha, go ahead, don't worry. And I'm really sorry for that reaction. It was by mistake. I was putting out this. Go ahead.
I think I'll need to start again. I'm very sorry.
You are just doing amazing, Sneha. You are just doing amazing.
We're going very good.
So Sneha, we used to practice one thing as a member, that is, please speak. I am going to deliver a fantastic speech today.
You are doing very good, Tilal.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, all right. Eventually, I learned to speak the language, but I was still low on confidence because the language was vast. And everyone around me was trying to act a grammar Nazi. However, a significant realization came when I encountered two deaf individuals communicating with each other on a bus through sign language. I was so amazed to see them converse without uttering a single word. That day, I realized that English is just a language. It doesn't define anyone's intelligence or capabilities. Looking back, I wish someone had told that to me in school. How I wish I could go back to my teacher and say, it's okay if my handwriting is bad. I would be working on a laptop. Don't hit on my knuckles for cursive handwriting and spelling mistakes. It wouldn't matter in the age of technology. Don't humiliate me for not knowing who the first president of India is because, hey Google, who's the first president of India? Is at my fingertips now. How I wish I had not spent my entire school life overwhelmed by the fear of judgment. To this day, I think in Konkani for my mental calculations, and I still rely on subtitles for Hollywood movies. But I also don't laugh when I read spelling mistakes on a menu card of a roadside food vendor, or when I hear yum wo yum instead of MOM in a meeting. English is not our native language, but the fact that we learn a foreign language is in itself a big deal. The opportunity to study in English is a privilege not everyone has access to. And even if they do, it's natural for a person's native language to influence their speech patterns and pronunciations. Mocking or demeaning someone for their language skills doesn't make them inferior or mediocre. Instead, it makes us educated illiterates. The ability to speak in multiple languages, including English, is a valuable skill. But it's not a sole medium to define person's abilities or capabilities. So let's embrace language diversity and strive for linguistic equality. The regional languages of my country are an important part of its rich cultural heritage, and I take pride in them. What is your thought? Thank you.
Oh,
I'm extremely sorry.
you were just awesome.
It was wonderful.
Awesome.
It was wonderful.
Neha,
Absolutely amazing.
Neha, you were amazing, and I'm so sorry I put the wrong reaction. I think that put you completely off.
It was a great speech. I just loved it.
It was mind blowing.
Wow. So on that note, English is just a language. We'll go ahead with our next segment of the meeting, which is the most exciting and we've been waiting for, is the table topic speaker and the evaluation section. So I would like to call upon stage distinguished Toastmaster Abhijit Roy to please come and take over the table topic master role.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Mansi. I hope I'm audible and visible clearly. Thank you so much. Just to reiterate the fact what exactly Table Topics is all about, it's going to be an impromptu speaking session where members, guests, and anybody who is keen to participate will have to raise their virtual hands, or even if you're on camera, you can raise your physical hand just like this and nominate yourself. I'll give you an opportunity to speak on a topic, and that topic will be something which you will have to speak for a minimum of 1 minute to avoid disqualification as per Toastmasters timing guidelines. Maximum that you can take is 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So timing guidelines is very simple. At 1 minute, the timer will be showing the green card. At 1 minute and 30 seconds, the timer shows the yellow card. And at 2 minutes, the timer shows the red card. However, every speaker gets an opportunity to speak for additional 30 seconds and wind up the speech by 2 minutes and 30 seconds. In case, if you are facing any kind of challenges or difficulties in attempting, take your own time. Doesn't mean you take a longer time. You just take about 15 odd seconds, think on the topic, and then start speaking. And this simple. So I'm going to be keeping the topics very interesting, and I hope that towards the end of the session, everybody is able to bring on a smile on their faces. And that's the reason why I've brought in some kind of very interesting topics. With that, I would like to get in my first volunteer. Who would like to go in first? Come on, the topics are very, okay. Has Aditya raised a hand for the purpose of participation, or is it?
That's my timer hand.
Okay, that's your timer hand. Manoj?
Yes.
Okay, so Manoj has volunteered. Manoj, I think the topic that I'm going to be giving you is going to be somewhat apt. Do not curse me if that is not very much relatable, but I will give you the topic, and your topic goes like this. Toastmaster Manoj, life is short. Smile while you still have teeth. Life is short. Smile while you still have teeth. Toastmaster Manoj.
Good evening, everybody. I hope I'm audible to each one of you today. Smile contains a mile within. And when do you smile? When you see the blessings that we get. When you get a gift, we smile. When you look at beautiful things around, we smile. And if we can open our eyes, both inner eyes and the eyes physically present, we see beauties. We're encompassed with beauty. Mother Nature is so very beautiful with vibrant colors, and the onset of monsoon in India has started. And when you look around, you see nature, the beauteous nature, the bounteous, beautiful nature, clad in its greenery, soaked to its core, looks so very enchantingly beautiful. And now I'm speaking from Pachmari, the queen of Satpura. And the queen of Satpura is vibrant in all its hues, all its colors, all its sounds. And it's so very beautiful. And once I look around, there's a natural smile on my lips. Not only outside, once I look within, I feel I'm blessed with so many faculties. I can speak to you now. I can share my ideas. I'm endowed with a lot of blessings. My life is blissful and happy. So all this makes me smile. And every morning, I start my day with a smile on my lips and a gratitude to the nature around me and the nature inside me. Of course, the second step is romancing with my three begums. I call them three begums. My body, my breath, and my breath. They make me feel like a Badshah, and I feel blessed. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Manoj, for participating and attempting on the topic. Now, who would like to go in next? I see Rifat has nominated himself. Okay. Rifat, the topic that comes, where is he? Okay, Rifat, the topic that comes across to you is, Toastmaster Rifat, my stomach is flat. The L is just silent. My stomach is just flat. The L is just silent. Toastmaster Rifat.
Yummy! Ah, who doesn't love to have good food? Me, I love food. And I know I look damn good with my flat tummy without the L. Yeah. But does it bother me? No. In our life, we do have so many elements, so many resources. Even like this book. Who doesn't love to read book? Yeah, me neither. I don't love to read book that much, but sometimes I have to read. Like that, we always have to have food and everything. Food is a basic need, but not only a basic need. A good food is something which doesn't only make our stomach happy. It have to make our body, the soul happy, the mind happy. How they make our soul and mind happy? by giving us some taste, like different spices, so the spikes of the spices. And when I do get spikes, I forgot that I do have some limitations. My stomach has some limitations, and I love eating all day long, and it makes me a flat tummy without the L. And with that note, do it good. And it's with a lot of spices. Never miss them. Eat good. Don't limit yourself. Life is short, so we have to eat. With that note, without further ado, with my flat tummy, I would love to take a leave. Ta-da! Thank you to the Table Topic Master.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Rifat, for attempting on that topic. And you did fare well. The rest, the table topics evaluator are going to be doing the rest of the evaluation. Who's going to go next? Toastmaster Noor is somebody I'm going to see. And just after Noor, I would come back to Toastmaster Nirmit, who would get the next topic. So third topic goes to Toastmaster Noor. Toastmaster Noor, can I have you on video, if you do not mind?
I apologize, Bijit. I am at office right now, so no videos here.
I'm kind of struggling not to see you in any video any point of time.
But people have seen me. I'm very handsome. Don't worry.
Fantastic. So I think you are going to be getting a very handsome topic as well. The topic that comes all the way to you is Toastmaster Noor. I am not lazy. I'm just highly motivated to do nothing. I am not lazy. I am just highly motivated to do nothing. Toastmaster Noor.
Table Topics Master, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guests. How many of you are lazy here? Please raise your hands. Show of hands. Be honest. Don't lie. Shama, not lazy? We are all guilty of lazy sometime or the other. You know what? See, motivation is a big hype. All right. People say that you need to be motivated to do. So all of us are in that illusion that we need to get motivated to do things. All right. Let me tell you a secret. Motivation has nothing to do with your laziness. Trust me. You might be highly motivated. You might have absolutely no motivation at all. You know what matters in life? Discipline. All right. See, I was lazy once. Lazy means I don't want to do anything. You know, at that point of time, I don't want to do anything. I'm absolutely at peace. Then after some time, I realized, oh no, I should have prioritized something. Now, over a period of 43 years of my life, I have been lazy many times. All right. I have not done anything. Now, one thing I realized is that when you are lazy, know that you don't want to do that thing, but know what is important. Once you know what is important, the only thing you have to do is take that first step. That one step changes everything. That one step of you getting up from bed, whatever it takes, just push yourself because you don't want the weight of regret weighing on your shoulders and your head. Right? Just take that one step and mark my words. You will be an entirely different person than the person who was sleeping on that bed. You will do differently. Your life will change with that one step. So my dear fellow Toastmasters, motivation has nothing to do. Realize that when you are lazy, take that first step and you are on the way to a very successful life. Table Topics Master.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Noor, for that beautiful take on the topic. And we totally love listening to you as well. Now, coming next on the virtual screen is Toastmaster Nirmit Goel. Sorry, my apologies if I wouldn't have spelled the name correctly. Toastmaster Nirmit. I kind of getting it jumbled up, but having said that, the topic that's coming all the way is Toastmaster Nirmit. Brains are awesome. I wish everybody had one. brains are awesome. I wish everybody had one. Toastmaster Nirmit.
Good evening, Toastmasters. Such wonderful topics. I'm loving each one of them. Brains are awesome. I wish everybody had them. This is such a satire that something that is physical and we think that it is there as a physical entity inside our head. But what actually means is, how much do you use it? How much are you using it? The thing is, it is sad to see that with this upcoming AI, the usage of brain is going down at a very fast pace. Back old days, when any question was asked, we used to think about it. We used to ponder. We used to reflect. We used to look back at all our experiences and try to come up with a solution or an answer. But today, it's all changed. The moment a question is thrown upon at us, instead of ideating, we just go to Google. We turn to ChatGPT. We turn to Google Brad. We have stopped thinking. Imagine, just in a few years from now, the whole word thinking would be an obsolete word because we are not using the brains. So why we are saying that I wish everybody had one? I would rather like to say, I wish everybody used them. Over to Table Topics Master.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Nirmit, for participating and sharing your opinion and views on the topic. Thank you. Who's going to be coming next? Let me see if there are any raise of hands.
Abhijit, maybe you can ask Sushma.
Okay.
She's
Sorry,
still in the room.
Sushma, are you willing to go in for the next topic?
Let me listen today, next time.
Sushma, let me correct you. Let me correct you here. Go in for the topic. Topics are pretty interesting. It's relatable. And if you delay, it's a delay of learning and growth.
Sushma,
So
go
do
for
not
it.
do that.
Go
Just
for
go
it.
for it.
Okay, thank you. I will.
Okay, perfect. So Sushma, your topic goes like this. I am not hungry, but I am bored. Therefore, I shall eat. I am not hungry, but I am bored. Therefore, I shall eat. Toastmaster Sushma.
Hi, everybody. Yes, actually, it does happen that when we are bored, we tend to eat. And I'm sure all of us, when we eat out of sheer boredom, we do regret it. But I would say that when you are hungry, pick up a glass of water, have it, and I'm sure it will make you feel better because it's not hunger that is actually attacking you, it is your boredom. And why get bored? The word bored is horrible. It sounds horrible to me at least because we have so much to do. Pick up a book. There can be nothing better than reading. Talk to a friend, watch a movie. And of course, as somebody earlier said, we are not lazy. So get out and take that one step and get over that hunger pang, which is not there actually. And don't be bored. Just do something. Thank you. I feel I just spoke randomly.
Toastmaster Sushma, thank you so much. Let's have a big round of applause for Toastmaster Sushma. And a question straight away before I go into the next topic quickly. What you were thinking before you gave that statement that you wanted to just listen, and what you are feeling now after making the attempt, do you see a difference?
Yes, it does make you feel nice, and I think a bit of confidence. Yes, I can speak.
Exactly. That is exactly what we are here for. So I think you have done a great job. Keep
Thank-
participating and do not shy from coming up and challenge yourself. So
Thank
great job done, Toastmaster Sushma, and all the very best. Who's going to be coming in for the next topic?
We can
Anirudh.
invite the guest, Anirudh, yeah.
Anirudh, place your camera a little down because the question is going to come right across to you. So Anirudh, you are a guest if I'm not mistaken, right?
Actually, Anirudh is my husband's name. I'm Devanshi. I've just logged in from his computer.
Oh, okay. So you have, I think the question that's going to be asked to you is going to be very much relatable. So you have to be particular. Okay. I think I messed up with all the kind of humor that I was trying to bring in. But Devanshi, good luck. Your topic coming your way is Devanshi. Be strong. I just whispered to my Wi-Fi signal. Be strong. I just whispered to my Wi-Fi signal. Devanshi.
Hi everyone, but I just can't think of anything on this topic.
Take your time. In case if you're not able to, I'll give you the next topic. No
I think
worries.
it'll be nice if you give me another one. I just can't think of anything.
No worries, Devanshi. No worries. So I'll have a different topic for you, and that's coming your way. Devanshi, my alone time is for everyone's safety. My alone time is for everyone's safety. Devanshi.
Hi everyone. Everyone needs a me time, and that's the most precious time that everyone enjoys and savors. And to use your own time in the correct manner brings about the safety for all, because if you use it in a constructive way, you're using it for everyone's safety. You can think of constructive ways of bringing up your children, of guiding them, of running your house in a more organized manner, and also ways of giving back to the society. And I feel it all boils down to safety. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Devanshi, for participating. Come what may, your participation was extremely important, and you did ample justice to give a kind of concrete response to the topic that was given to you. So well done, Toastmaster Devanshi. Keep participating. That's what will take you to the next level.
Thank you so much.
Fantastic. Mario, are you there? Would you like to go in for the next topic?
Pass. Somebody else can do it.
Sorry, would you like to go in for the tech topic, or do you say something else?
Not today. Thanks.
Okay, no problem. We have guest Gangamai in the room. Gangamai, would you like to go in for the topic? A table topic that.
Sure, let me give it a try.
Okay, no worries. You have a very simple topic, Gangamai. So your topic is, and I'll just give you, if you're not aware of the timing guidelines, you'll have to speak for a minimum of 1 minute, where the timer, who is Aditya Dugar on the screen, he will be showing green card. That is the minimum time that you'll have to speak. And then 1 minute, 30 seconds, the yellow card, and at 2 minutes, the red card. That is when you will have to wind up, right? So your topic is, when nothing goes right, go left. When nothing goes right, go left. Guest Gangamai.
It often happens with me. I have a lot in my mind that is running, and I want to do a lot. I just try doing things, but they just don't go my way. I end up just giving it up. This has happened for years now, but still I'm never tired of trying and trying again, because I believe and try until you succeed. So that zeal in me still keeps me running behind my passions and my dreams. I still love to pursue my dreams in some way or the other. But somehow, I don't know what you call it, a luck or something else. But things haven't turned up right so far. But I haven't given up. I try to take one step at a time. And every time I take that one step, I feel I'm going closer to my goal. I'm going closer to my dreams. But sometimes it is always important to just leave it at that place, give it a pause, and give it some time, give it a thought, so that you know in which direction you have to go next. And this technique I've applied a couple of times, and I feel that I am making progress. So that's what I say when things don't go right, just go left. Take your own time, sit, pause, think, and then act. And that will take you towards success. Over to you, Table Topics Master.
Thank you so much, guest Gangamai. Let me ask you a question. Are you a guest or a would-be Toastmaster, already a Toastmaster?
I'm already a Toastmaster.
So I think the name guest kind of misled everybody, because at the end of the day, when you attempted, it made us, I was feeling, oh God, is the topic given to a guest who's for the first time or already? But anyways, great job done. You were point blank on the attempt that you made. Now I have two questions. I want Aditya timer to please confirm me if I can take in those two topics, or should I cut down on from 2 to 1?
Go for it, Abhijit. I think everyone's loving it.
Fantastic. That gives me the leverage to take in advantage of all the smiles and worries that people are having on the screen. So the next topic goes to Shama. Shama, if you are willing to go for it, if you're not scared.
No, I'm not scared though, but yes, I would like to go for it.
Okay, fantastic. The topic will be equally crazy for you because it has the word crazy. So I will go in for the next topic to you, Toastmaster Shama. You don't have to be crazy to be my friend. I will train you. You don't have to be crazy to be my friend. I will train you, Shama.
Okay, that's a nice topic, though half understood by me, I'll be very honest. See, one doesn't need to be crazy or maybe like have that kind of craving to be somebody's friend, of course, that is not required. And because that kind of attitude doesn't work for a friendship. What is required for a friendship is a bond, is an understanding, it's a mutual commitment coming up together. And I suppose, and friendships are never, I suppose, thoughtfully made. They just happen. They just happen over the spur of time or maybe the moment, and it continues. And that is what friendships are all about. So yes, if somebody thinks that somebody is at a super par level or something like that, and one has to be crazy for their friendships, and the person is going to train them to become a friend, then it's not working. It's very clear on that. And I suppose
it's 9 o'clock.
I suppose it's my take on that. That's all.
Thank you.
What I have to say.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shama, for attempting on the topic. And I have the last topic. There's somebody whom I see on the screen but is hiding behind the camera. Toastmaster Kahira, you would be interested to go in for the topic?
Cool. Sure.
All right. So there was one topic left which was left unattended. Probably that was, you can say, passing the parcel kind of a thing. And I think that was the only topic which was left. That is Toastmaster Shama. Be strong. I whispered to my Wi-Fi signal. Be strong. I whispered to my Wi-Fi signal. Toastmaster Kahera.
Can someone spotlight me before I start? I've lost my spotlighting ability. So I guess. Okay, thanks. So this is exactly what happens during meetings. You want things to go very efficiently and on time, and then your Wi-Fi starts showing, you get a message on your screen, internet unstable. And that is when you start whispering to your Wi-Fi, please be strong. And you start praying, saying a prayer internally as well, that everything goes right. And that when you're speaking, you don't suddenly get snatched away from the call because of your internet, which is fluctuating at a crazy level. And, also when a meeting like this is happening, when you see someone else's internet is fluctuating and they freeze like this suddenly, and then you are saying, please let them come back. They were saying something so interesting, and now we won't be able to hear the rest of their story unless they come back. And what generally happens at that moment is that they jump in when they came back. So they will be like, I am, the day was so and so, because those words have been cut off, which they were saying. And I'm sure they were also praying to their Wi-Fi at that time that don't give up on me. Please let me stay in this meeting. And this is actually something that I do a lot of the time when I'm on any meeting. So I'm a life coach. So there are times when I'm on a client meeting and the internet becomes unstable. And then I don't want to leave the client feeling very awkward if I disappear from the screen. So I start doing a little prayer and I start begging my Wi-Fi. If I could, I would just go like this and beg it. But unfortunately, I can't show the other people on the screen that my Wi-Fi is unstable. So I just say a silent prayer and tell it to stay strong. And that's my take. Over to you, Toastmaster. DTM.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kahera, for attempting on that topic. And I think what I was listening to the table topics attempt was very, very relatable to my situation when I used to participate in different contests. And there was a time when I reached to the division level contest for table topics. And it so happened, the similar kind of an instance. Everything was fine until the fourth speaker. And I was among 5 out of the 6. Fifth out of the 6. All the 4 speakers spoke. I was in the breakout room when I came in, and they said, okay, let's do a quick audio video check. And all of a sudden, the contestants start saying, hey, Abhijit, your voice is very feeble. We cannot hear you. There's a lag. And this kind of thing, challenges come from. So you become really frustrated. You become very much scared about what you want to do. I think so that's when this thing comes that you have to push hard enough and tell your Wi-Fi that be strong, because you have to be strong. So I think that's the end of my table topic session. We had 9 speakers, and I think more than me, it's going to be a hard time for Toastmaster Rajni as a table topics evaluator to give 9 evaluations. So my job is done, and I would like to thank all the table topics participants to come forward and give their best shot to attempt on the impromptu speeches, and bearing with me on the titles that I had given you. So thank you so much once again for giving me the opportunity to be your table topic master. With that, I would like to virtually pass on the stage to the Toastmaster of the day, the MC for today's meeting, Toastmaster Mansi Mathur. Over to you.
Thank you, DTM Abhijit Roy, for conducting that beautiful and interactive session. We've got so many speeches today. Now, I would like to move forward with the meeting. If this was the problem, I would unlock it and move to the solution. Let's ideate and move ahead with our next role taker, our active listener. We'll first go with the active listener role, and then we'll go with the table topic evaluations.
Toastmaster Mansi, can I interrupt you?
Yeah, sure.
Could we have the table topics poll first, and then the speech evaluator,
sure.
table topic evaluator, and then active
Yeah,
listener
yeah.
there?
Yeah, so we'll first go with table topic evaluation, and then we'll move to the next room. Over to you, table topic evaluator.
But before that, can we have the poll?
Yeah. So we're running short of time. Can we have the evaluations first and then the poll?
See, the thing is, people might forget after.
Okay. Let me launch the poll first. I got the poll. So I'll be launching the poll for best evaluator of the day, for best
table topic.
Yes, best table topic speaker of the day, and then we'll have the next segment. Just give me a minute.
Would you like me to help you with that?
Yeah, please. Kyra, I would request you to take control. I'm not able to launch this. Yeah, I can see the poll here. Please, I would request all the members and guests to please cast your vote. Apologies for some typos here, since I'm doing it for the first time.
My name is not here.
Nirmit's name is not there.
Yeah, we don't have Nirmit. So those who would like to cast for Nirmit, I guess, can we have it one-on-one with me? So you can actually put down the name of the speaker as Nirmit, and in the chat window, you can write it directly to me.
Is everyone done voting?
Actually, we can all see the voting results. It should not be like this, ideally.
Oh, you all can see it?
Yeah, I don't know how it is happening. I'm seeing the results.
Wait, you're the Zoom master. That's why you're seeing this.
Okay.
Okay, I'm ending the poll. I hope everyone's voted. Mansi, you can go ahead with the meeting.
Yeah, Kyra, should I share the results?
Or you can announce the result.
Yeah, sure. We have the best table topic speaker as Toastmaster Noor. I am not demotivated, I am just lazy. A huge round of applause for our table topic speaker winner, Toastmaster Noor.
I guess people did not get the humor which I was talking about. Should have voted anyone other than me.
Okay. Let's move to our table topic evaluation section. On that note, I would like to call upon stage Toastmaster Rajni for her evaluation.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mansi, for inviting
Rajni, before you start your evaluation, I would just like you to know the timings that you have around 5 minutes for your evaluation, 30 seconds each speaker. Is that okay?
Is anyone saying something?
Yeah, Rajni, can you hear me? Am I audible?
Yes.
This is Aditya, the timer here. I'm saying you have 5 minutes for your evaluation, 30 seconds per speaker. So you can end between 4 to 5 minutes. Or if earlier, if that's possible. That's it.
First, you show your green card at 4. After 4
At 4
minutes.
and 4 minutes 30 seconds, I'll show you my yellow, and at 5, I will show you my red card. Okay, over to you, Rajni.
Thank you so much. And thank you, Toastmaster Abhijit Roy, for taking such a wonderful table topic master quiz or the session, because all the topics are very interesting and everyone has participating in a great way. So I am very happy to listen all the participants. And the first one is I think it is his guest or the table Toastmaster Manoj. And his topic is life is short, smile while you still have the teeth. And he introduced his topic very well. And smile is a gift. He said, beautiful smile, beauty of the smile or natural beauty, greenery of the nature is explained very well. And he spoke about the place, beautiful place, the Queen of Satpura. Means it is a very beautiful place to show the purpose why the people they smile. So I love to listen all these things from him. And smile is a very beautiful gift given by nature to us. When we spread this smile to each one of us, to everyone, then we all feel very happy and good to ourselves. Thank you, Manoj, for sharing your thoughts on this topic. The second is Rifat. Rifat, his topic is, my stomach is black, is flat or fat. There are two words. When we say that L is silent, then it becomes a fat. So there is a comparison between the two, whether it is a fat or a flat. And he spoke very well. Comparison, he compared this stomach is with book. That how we can use the good food to fill our tummy, to make it flat or to make it a fat. So it is the quality of the good food which we intake to do this. So the topic is very well explained, and maybe some more examples are given to how to use the good food, but the explanation is very well. The third one is Noor Muhammad. And his topic is, I am not lazy and I am just highly motivated to do nothing. Means laziness and motivation. He compared both the two words. That by asking question, he starts this topic very well. And that's why the poll is go in favor of this person, Noor Muhammad. And topic is very good. Motivation and laziness. Means there is no relation when for laziness, we have to motivate it to lose it. But how long he feels that I am lazy. In last, he said that 43 years I was in the laziness. I was not motivated by anyone, but I feel that there is no relation to motivate me to lose this laziness. If I am lazy, I have to learn to take one step ahead to come out from this my stage laziness. And there is nothing to say by anyone. The other one is, the next is Nirmit Goyal, and her topic is brain is awesome, and I wish everyone has one. She also explained it very well, and she is the only one who used the word of the day, ideate. Thank you, Nirmit, for using this word in your speech. Next is Sushma. Sushma is our guest, and she is the speaker. First time she speaks, and she accepts the challenge to speak in this platform. So thank you, Sushma. Your topic is, I am not hungry, but I am bored. So how we'll use this, how I shall eat, you explain something, and it is in a very good way. Thank you. The next one is Devanshi. Her topic is, my alone time is for everyone. She also explained about the routine of her life, how to spend the time with children, with the safety of their family. She is also spoke well. Next is Toastmaster Ganga Mai, and her topic is, when nothing goes right, let go. So this topic is also very good, and she spoke in a very good manner that if there is nothing, if it is acceptable to anyone or not, but if you try to get success, then you have to try it again and again, and then move towards your goal. And it is a very good topic explained by her. Next is Toastmaster Kshama. Her topic is, you don't have to be crazy to be my friend. And you explain the friendship, what is friendship, and how you relate it with with myself or with others is very clearly. Very nice. And next is Toastmaster Kaira. She explained about the Wi-Fi, what is the importance of Wi-Fi in our life, and we use this Wi-Fi in our joining this meeting. And last time I faced the same problem with this, to not having my Wi-Fi is working properly. So this is very important in our life. And she explained all the drawbacks or all the problems faced by each one of us time to time in our meeting. So thank you, Kaira, for explaining your topic very well. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Rajni, for your detailed evaluation and the kind words for each and every evaluator. Now I would like to call upon us on stage our evaluator, the prepared speech evaluator, Toastmaster Bhavesh, to give his evaluation for the prepared speaker.
Thank you, Madam President. So good evening once again, all the Toastmasters, dear guests, and specifically Toastmaster Sneha. What an amazing speech by Sneha. A big round of applause to Sneha. The way you started with asking a question, did you know humans are born without fear? From that point, you hooked me and all of us then and there. Your entire speech, be it the start, the body, the content, and the conclusion, it was just super awesome. What I like the most is the use of body language and vocal variety. When you were talking about different episodes that happened in your classroom, you very well used your hand gestures, and at times you were taking a pause. And at that point of time, you again caught our attention in all. It was just super fantastic. However, I believe there is always a scope of improvement. and with your permission, here are my recommendations or the point of improvements. We saw Sneha used her body language and vocal variety more effectively. However, one thing that could make her next speech even more stronger is little more effective eye contact. Maintaining eye contact with the rest of the group surely will help members connect with your story. Also, while we saw Sneha's story very captivating, however, she could make her next speech even more interesting and captivating if she could practice more. The key to deliver good speech is practice, practice, and more practice. So finally, before I conclude, I must say what an amazing speech it was. Sneha started with a bang. Further, throughout her speech, the right use of body language, vocal variety, and her relevant content hooked us all till the end. I'm sure by practicing more and maintaining eye contact, she will definitely rock her next speech. I am very excited for Sneha's next speech. Are you? Over to you, Madam President. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Bhavesh, for your evaluation and the detailed report. Now I would like to call upon stage the timer for today, Toastmaster Aditya, to present his report for the meeting.
Hello, everyone. Just give me a minute just to update the timings for everyone.
Toastmaster Aditya, do you need
Yeah,
more time?
hello, everyone. I'm back again. Sorry, sorry, you're saying something, Kahiru?
No.
Yeah. So thank you for your patience to all. We are running a little short on time, so I would make my speech a little short. I would like to show you the timings. Can I have the screen share option? Okay, I do have. Yes.
You have.
Thank you. These are the timings of everyone. Sneha, you finished well in time, 7 minutes 22 seconds. There was a brief period of where she did not speak, so I had stopped the time at that moment, and she qualified. Everyone qualified for the timing, except for Toastmaster Rajni, where you took 2 minutes 10 seconds extra. So Rajni, you can concise your evaluation. I thought you were giving very valid and very good evaluations, but you can avoid repeating the topic. That would make your evaluation a little more shorter and be more effective. Okay, so that is my report as the timer. Over to you, Mansi.
Thank you, Toastmaster Aditya, for your crisp report and how well you have shown through the color coding, who qualifies, who doesn't. On that note, I would like to call upon stage our next role taker, Toastmaster Nirmit Goyal Sinha, for sharing her experience as a Zoom master. I would request her to speak over her experience and the role she's taken as Zoom master.
Hi, everyone. Zoom Master's role is very interesting. You feel like as if you are, everybody is the puppet in your hands. You have the power to spotlight anybody. However, I realized halfway through that I was pinning everybody instead of spotlighting. And halfway through, I realized that, oh, I have to spotlight, not to pin. What happens? My learning happened through the time. So I don't know what was happening, whether when I was pinning, was it happening only for me or for everybody else? However, this feeling and this power of highlighting, spotlighting, and making this experience a little more beautiful for all participants was a great one. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nirmit, for sharing the whole insights of how you felt throughout the meeting, what happened, what didn't. So it's a part of life, right? We are unlocking the problems and the solution is here. Let's move ahead with the meeting and we'll quickly go to the next role taker, that is the active listener. Active listener.
No.
Yeah.
I think, Mansi, you should go ahead with Kyra.
Sure.
Language evaluation.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we are
So
running
Kyra,
short of time.
please take the spotlight and go ahead with your role as the language evaluator.
Sorry for not unmuting myself and speaking again. I hope everyone can see my screen. Can someone show their thumbs up or something? Aditya, can you give me a thumbs up? Okay, cool. Thank you. So I will just take 2 minutes to run through this. I will just go through the screen. If you all can take 2-3 seconds and read it and then give me a thumbs up and then I'll move to the next. Okay, I'm moving to the next screen. I hope everyone's done. I hope everyone's finished reading because I'm going
You can move to the next.
Cool. Sorry, that was an extra screen. These were some of the fillers that were used. I have purposely left the name blank where just is the word justice. I feel we should all throw the word just out of our vocabulary because it just reduces the weight of what we are saying. And okay, I'm moving to the next screen. Toastmaster Sneha and Toastmaster Nirmit were the only 2 Toastmasters of this meeting, attendees of the meeting, who used the word of the day ideate. So congratulations to both of you. And with that, my report is over. Over to you, Toastmaster Mansi.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kyra, for sharing the improvement areas as well as the good usages and the yet to improve in a very short and detailed report, both as presented. Now, the last and the most interesting part of the meeting. It is all what you need. Active listener, Toastmaster Noor. Please go ahead with your role and take over the stage.
Thank you. But I would like to know, Aditya, how much time do we have? I hope you're not going to put a gun on my head. Yeah. All right. So before I get on to my questions, I would like to share a quote from Mark Twain. If we were supposed to talk more than we listen, we would have 2 tongues and 1 ear. Right? This is a speaking platform and we're talking about being a good listener. Right? All right. So here we go. Who is that person who comes from a beautiful beach?
Sneha.
Yeah, okay. Bhavesh.
Sneha, Konkan.
Neha.
All right, okay. Okay. Who has a flat tummy?
Rifat. Toastmaster Rifat.
Yes, Rifat.
Who said first? Who gave the answer?
Nirmit.
Rajni.
Nirmit.
Okay, Nirmit. Whose voice was that? I couldn't recollect.
Nirmit's voice.
Along with mine, of course.
Okay. Who said that motivation has nothing to do with laziness?
Noor.
यार हाथ उठा दो please. 3-4 आवाजें.
मैंने बोला था मैंने. आपकी भी
now, yeah, you have to raise your hand. Who gave this answer first?
Me.
Shama. Okay. All right. Okay. Board sounds horrible to me. Who's raising?
Toastmaster Shushma.
Who said this?
Rifa. Toastmaster Rifa.
Refer. Okay. All right. I just end up giving it up. I just end up giving it up. Yes, Shama?
Rajni.
No. Who said this? No.
Gangamai.
Yes. Yes. Sushma.
Yes.
All right. Who is continuously praying to the Wi-Fi?
Aira.
Tahira.
We all are, but yes,
Tahira.
Tahira. Because it's an online platform. We are continuously praying for the Wi-Fi. Who gave this answer first?
Bhavesh.
Bhavesh. Okay, Bhavesh. Do we have some more timer, or we are running late?
You can go forward. I think everyone's enjoying it.
Okay.
Couple of minutes, everyone has extra.
Okay, great. Okay. All right. Who said smile when you see beautiful things?
Manoj.
So Sushma gave the answer first. Okay. Yes. All right. My life is beautiful and happy. My life is beautiful and happy.
Manoj.
Who gave this answer? Please raise your hand. Ah, yes, Neha. Right. Manoj. I have to write the correct answers. All right. Now, I wish everybody uses their
Rain.
Brain.
Who
Hey, Bhavesh said first.
okay. Bhavesh.
I used mine.
I used mine too, but it was a tube light.
Wow. Do we have more time?
We can conclude.
We can conclude. All right. So over to you, Madam President.
Toastmaster Nupur, if we have the results for the active listener, could we have it now? We're eagerly waiting.
Okay.
Or do you need a minute?
Just give me 1 second. I think that's clearly Sushma.
Congratulations.
Oh.
Yeah, you gave maximum correct answer, and yes, so you are the winner.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Great. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nupur, for conducting this interactive session. And we have so many guests who came up and they opened up the most important part of the meeting, listening and the ears. Now I would like to launch the poll for 2 major role takers. So one poll will be for best major role player, and the next will be best evaluator of the day. Yeah. We have a best evaluator of the day. Please cast your vote.
One question, best evaluator, why doesn't, I think Kyra's name should be there, no? She was
No. Nupur, language evaluators do different. These are like pure evaluation roles.
Great, thank you. If we are done, can you announce?
Yes, so we have a clear winner here, Toastmaster Bhavesh as a prepared speech evaluator. A huge round of applause for our best evaluator of the day, Toastmaster Bhavesh. Next, we have our voting for the best major role player. Please cast your vote for best major role player. Kyra, I'm not able to see the vote launched. Is anyone able to cast the vote for best major role player?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I can see it. I've casted it.
Even
thank
I'm
you.
not being able to see it. Anyways.
Okay, so once you all click, it'll disappear from your screen.
Yeah.
Tell me something, if we are the co-host and we don't get to vote?
You can send your result to Nupur because she's putting it down in the certificate.
Okay, but we can't take the poll here.
So I'm not able to see the results.
Should
Probably
I
Kyra, you
announce
should.
it?
Yeah, Kyra, please take it.
So congratulations, Abhijit DTM, Distinguished Toastmaster Abhijit, for being the best major role player of the meeting for your amazing table topic for role. Congratulations. Should I launch the auxiliary role player?
Yeah, please.
1 second, I have it. Just give me 1 second, guys.
This should be definitely me.
Mansi, can you see the results?
Yes, I am able to see the result. So the best auxiliary role player for 60th meeting of speakers, trainers, and coaches is Toastmaster Nupur, active listener. Toastmaster Nupur. A huge round of applause for our winner.
I'm ending the poll.
With that, we are done with the poll as well as the evaluation section. I would like to hand over to our Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Aditya, to please conclude the meeting.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mansi. And before I conclude the meeting, I must say what an amazing meeting it was. It was truly, truly amazing. There was a really inspiring speech by Sneha. I really enjoyed the table topics by Abhijit, and I thought they were very well thought over. Overall, the quality of the meeting was very high, and we can definitely improve on a few areas, but overall it was excellent. Now I announce the meeting adjourned for now. Till we meet again next week, God bless all of you.
Thank you. The room is open for networking. Those who wish to stay, please stay.
But the picture, we need a click.
Yeah, we need a moment to be captured, and we have a moment capturer here. Can we have a shout out from our moment capturer and a smile on each and every face we have in the meeting?
Abhijit, can we have your camera on?
Who is this Rajnikant?
Can you come on the camera, Abhijit?
Rajnikant is Toastmaster Noor.
Noor.
The most handsome. I told you I'm very handsome.
Yes, I believe that.
You
Yeah.
should have used someone else's picture.